Hello y'all, welcome to part 7 of my Vietnam Coconut Monk Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux. In part 6, the Heavenly Coconut Republic joined the Japanese Co-Prosperity Spear and defeated both Laos and Cambodia, and now we are looking to invade the Kingdom of Siam, who may or may not try to join the same faction we're in. And we're not going to let that happen by we're going to declare war a bit prematurely, but we got to call in our allies. And unless the method for them to join the faction works in a very specific way, we should be fine, since they will be at war with Japan, hopefully. Call in our allies to help us. And our troops are not in position yet. This is why this war declaration is a little bit premature. And it's very hastily done, since I do not want the Siamese to join the same faction as us, since we have aims to conquer all of Southeast Asia. We'll enlighten it under the Coconut Monk anyway, and Japan is going to help us. Okay, launch an offensive line. We may have to sacrifice some territory because our troops are not ready yet. Tokyo, well, we have an event here. Tokyo, Japan calls for deeper economic ties. Agreed. Sure. And I think Azerbaijan just got annexed by the Socialist Republic of Iran over in the Middle East and the Caucasus. Here's some lend-lease from Japan. They're going to give us some convoys. Thank you, Hirohito. Is their leader Hirohito? I think it is. And in this playthrough, the Japanese have defeated the Philippines and made them into a subject state. They're also busy fighting the Qing Imperial Authority, and Tokyo is calling for military actions. Sure, whatever. And they want to fight the Western Imperialists or something like that. And we're trying to push into Siam. This is not working. We really were not ready for this, honestly. So stop the offensive for now. Just dig in and hold our lines at this time and wait for Japanese support to arrive. Hopefully soon, please. And in the focus tree, let's start doing something like reorganize the army. That will take 35 days, and once it's done, it will give us some army experience. I would read the description there, but we're busy with this war, and we're trying to hold our lines. We may lose a few provinces and some divisions, potentially, if things go really badly. We've already lost part of Laos, even though we still hold on to it. How is Cambodia doing? That is being retained at this time, I think, or no. But we've lost part of it. Just don't lose the Mekong Delta and this province. We lose a few provinces of Laos. It's fine. This is fine. It's not fine. Japan, please help us. I know you're busy fighting the Chinese. Please. Oh, thank goodness. There's like a new army. Like, that's several divisions. Good. Oh my goodness. Japan, bail us out here. The Coconut Monk wills it. And Fiume declared war on Illyria and the Kingdom of Hungary, I think. And that's over in the Balkans and somewhere in southern Central Europe, I think. And in this playthrough, Middle Africa collapsed, so there's all sorts of wars going on there at this time. Can we just hold, please? And Illyria just got annexed, and so did Slovenia. Fiume they got no states, despite their war declaration. Here's a new militia unit. And please, Japan. I really hope we have enough troops here. How many units does Siam have? They have tons of infantry, though, compared to our militia. We have, say, 31. Japan has 95. Siam has somewhere between 26 and 53, so probably somewhere in the mid to high 30s and low 40s is their accurate division count there. And if Japan can launch some naval invasions, that would really help us, honestly. And our allies are attacking. Support them. How's equipment doing? We have no supplies. I just realized that supplies are a huge issue for us. We need to probably start researching trains. Yeah, we need trains desperately because we have no supplies at all. Just looking at the logistics fulfillment, we have no trains. That is very bad. Go on the offensive, though. And reorganized army is done. Now let's start doing... what do we have here? By button and crop versus former elite special forces. Let's go... we have Grand Battle Plan Doctrine versus something like Superior Firepower Doctrine. What am I using? Let me check my officer core menu. And somebody joined the Cairo Axis. Is that right? I don't know. Somebody joined a faction. Hozalan joined the Cairo Axis, I think. Spirit of Division Command, go with Flexible Organization. And that will give us division speed with Japanese support making good headway here. Give us Army High Command, Focus Logistics. Just select that. And a peace deal was signed in South America. Here's a new division. They are infantry. Good. We're going to need more infantry and less militia as we try to expand into Southeast Asia. And our wars with the Cambodians and the Laotians was easy compared to this one. And to be fair, they were just recently released states, so that probably made a difference. Let's just go. Let me check here. Oh, we're doing mass assault. Okay, that's a bad idea in retrospect. Start doing now. What does this say here? Let's start doing. We'll do. Grand Battle Plan helps more with, say, entrenchment, I think. Does it? Is that how that works? Maybe. Whatever. Those buffs look pretty good, though. So let's go with by Bullhorn and Crop. Did I say Button and Crop? Whatever. By Bullhorn and Crop, and once this is done, the ineffective Army National Spirit will be modified, so it will provide us with more higher division recovery rate. This will also give us a 25% reduction bonus for the Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. That focus will take 35 days, and we are running into some difficulties, but we are pushing back into Cambodia, which we lost part of, or nearly all of, I think. Whatever, just retake it. And the Sultanate of Somalia joined the Egyptian Cairo Axis, and at least I think it should be Egypt, is it? Let me see. Yes, it is, and they're fighting Ethiopia for whatever reason. That's a pretty strong Cairo Axis. They dominate a large part of Africa, well, Northeast Africa, and a good portion of the Middle East, I would say. And we're trying to push into Siam. Please don't fail here. We're having some issues. Have any divisions been annihilated? I don't think so. We just have bad supply problems. And no, let me stop training divisions for now, because we don't have the equipment. We really don't. And research slot available. Start doing excavation 3. That will take some time. Ubangi Shari declared war on Cameroon, I think. Cameroon. And keep pushing. Come on. Japanese reinforcements. Those troops will be essential in our offensive here. Did they launch a naval invasion? Wow. Commune of France has capitulated. They're trying to take, our Japanese allies are trying to take, say, what is that territory called, that state down here? They've landed in Kra Isthmus. They're also trying to take this territory. Patani, they're trying to capture that port. They should succeed, I think, but they are having some problems. They captured the port. Good. There's a foothold there for the Japanese forces now. Wonderful. Let's now do form the Popular Self-Defense Corps. And once that focus is done, it will give us a national spirit that will grant us better local supplies, higher recruitable population factor, more attack on division, more attack on core territory, and more defense on core territory. Is this core territory or is it a claim? It is a claim, which doesn't surprise me, but it may be a core later, perhaps, in the focus tree. Should we complete the prerequisites? Maybe. I'm not sure if it will become a core or not. And the lines in the Kra Isthmus have been established, and the Japanese have split off some Siamese forces. Those guys are trapped, sort of. They have a port, so they're not really trapped, but close enough. And how is equipment doing? Still very bad. Very, very bad. Get some steel. Trade steel. An invitation from the Empire of Japan. What's this about? We will become a member of the East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, and this is like an economic agreement. I think, yeah, this is an economic pact, essentially. Just agree to it. We agree to their offer. Get some steel from the Union of Britain. And we have no convoys, don't we? That is unfortunate. Stop pushing for now. Pushing's a bad idea. At this time, the Socialist Republic of Paraguay has capitulated. We are just pausing any and all offensives here, but we did regain some territory, which is good, but we're still struggling with offensives due to our issues here. pin these guys down and trap those divisions in that province in Phnom. And are the Japanese going to launch yet another naval invasion? I don't know. Madagascar declared war on Garingia, I think. And we were trying to isolate and trap some divisions, but that didn't really happen. Oh well, at least the Japanese are making some headway, and that is... Oh, we can integrate Laos and Cambodia. Let me do that. So let us do this now. And let's join the Riken Research Group. That'll be done. And that's like a research pact for the Co-Prosperity Spear, or just a research group in general, I guess. And that is done. We're going to stay in the Economic Spear, integrate Cambodia, and integrate Laos. And once that is completed, we'll get cores on Cambodia and Laos, which I probably should have done those decisions earlier in a previous phase of this war. But it's fine. It's not going to affect us too much. What will affect us is wasting time by not doing a technology, by not researching anything in a research slot. Get improved infantry equipment. 2, also start researching support weapons. 3, fantastic. And the Japanese are pushing into Tansurim now, and Siam proper, and they have basically taken over most of southern Siam, and that is going to be a big distraction for us. We should be able to take advantage of Tripolitania join the Cairo axis. Did they? I think they did. And let's now complete the focus. Well, start doing the focus. Centralized Militia Command. This will take 35 days. We'll get 50 Army experience. We'll also get a National Spirit, which will grant us more daily command power gain and a higher maximum command power increase. So that's going to be a nice little buff for the Heavenly Coconut Republic. We're still not going to go on any offensives at this time, just hold our lines. And the Japanese have kind of left us to our own devices since they're focusing more on their front in southern Siam, and there's some events, just some diplomatic moves being made in Africa, and the Japanese are pushing hard. How are they doing in China? I am curious. They are... I don't know, really. They're not really... Are they even... They're not fighting there at all at this point. They're still at war with them, though, I think. They are, yes. But they have no way to get there. Is that right? I mean, they have military... I don't know. They're not really... They should be helping the Fangtian government, maybe, but they're not really there right now. And now the Uyghur Khanate declared war on the League of East Chinese provinces, and they're all the way down here. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Uyghur Khanate? That was not the best call. You don't even border them. What are you doing, Jalama? Now, in the focus tree, let's establish the Dalat Military Academy, and the Uyghur Khanate declared war on East Turkestan, which makes more sense for a war declaration compared to the League of East Chinese provinces, cause at least they border East Turkestan, and Burundi has capitulated. Are we ready to advance yet? No. Do we want to advance at this time? Still no. Ethiopia declared war on Eritrea, or Eartha, and Uyghur Khanate declared war on the Shanxi clique. They're just declaring war on everyone, aren't they? Let's now unlock Grand Battle Plan, and we'll get Trench Warfare. This will give us faster entrenchment speed and higher max entrenchment, and we're just going to be doing this path from now on for our military doctrine, even though I don't think it's going to be too good. It's more defensive oriented, but it's going to give us some buffs at the very least that focus more on planning and entrenchment, I suppose. Prepared defense has been researched. Fantastic. Free military factories. We need more weapons, more infantry equipment. That's going to be starting now. Do we go on the offensive yet? I don't know. I'm waiting. The Uyghur Khanate declared war on the Qing Imperial Authority for whatever reason. Why are they declaring war on everyone? They're just getting the... They're getting the war goals, and they're just declaring war on everyone, which is kind of having some repercussions for them. Not all of them are positive. And let's go on the offensive now. Begin, please. While our Japanese comrades are moving toward Bangkok, they're outside the capital with an armored division and 2 infantry divisions. Here's some Lend-Lease. Thank you, Japan. Thank you so much. And unlock dive bombing. Nice. I don't even think we have an Air Force. Do we? I don't think we do. But it's whatever. Established the Dalat Military Academy is done. Let's now complete root out corruption. And once that is finished, the ineffective Army National Spirit will be removed from the Heavenly Coconut Republic. And that is definitely a good thing. And with that, I'm going to end what is part 7 of my Vietnam Coconut Monk Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.